Hey everyone, Monty reporting after the ellipse. Give me just a moment, let me shut this door. Greetings. So, we have some things to go over. Main thing is I wanted to bring in Kanye West. I believe the guy's dead. I think Kanye West was murdered and replaced with a clone. Same with Eminem, Marshall Matters. There were theories about Paul McCartney as well. I'm all oily. I put lotion on my face. So Paul McCartney dying back in the day. I had a live that I uploaded and I deleted. I got a little paranoid after I did it, but I do still have the Diddy upload up there, which is a pretty good one, and I thought it was good. It has some nuggets in it. Trying to work on becoming more concise so everything is more compact, but with a live and just how I kind of do things get a little kind of work, or kind of jumbled up a little bit and long-winded. But I got my dog here, Rolly. He's making all kinds of noise and grunts and stuff. He's at the end of his life, so he's pretty much just just an old fart dog, and we love him to death. He just lays there though all day and gets in the way. Yep, at that stage. Anyway, so I'm going to show you the screen, and what we're looking at right now is we're going to go back and look at Kanye West in 2022, because I think somewhere in 2023 he was replaced. Alright, we'll get into that, but let's just start off by looking at what's going on here, and let's see some evidence. Let's turn it around. Alright. Trying to get this thing viewed in just right. Alright. So the first video we're going to look at is I'll just do it like this. First video we will look at is Drinking Champs. Our Drink Champs. This is an interview, 3-hour interview, but you only have to watch the first 10 minutes to realize that they're not going to let this guy live, It's like that.
Like, if you want to be a secret, don't tell me. I'm not here to keep nobody's secrets, because it's only the truth that's going to set us free. And what they do is, the Jewish community, especially in the music industry, they'll take, in the entertainment period, they'll take one of us, the brightest of us, right, that can really feed a whole village, and they'll take us and milk us till we die, and then Stevie Wonder's son got to get a job, right? But Cameron Azoff got a job at Apple. He's already set up because of the way Azoff is connected, and we have to make our own connections. That's what I saw. What I loved about it, I love Dove just as a human being.
And this is the guy from Adidas?
Dove is from American Apparel.
Okay.
But I'm talking about put out my White Lives Matter tee. The White Lives Matter tee don't say nothing. It don't say DEF CON or nothing on it, right? I'm like, put it out. And he's telling me, like, yo, I want you to visit the Holocaust Museum. And I was like, yo, I want you to visit Planned Parenthood. That's our Holocaust Museum.
Damn, that was a good one. Planned Parenthood, yes, installed by, what was her, Sanger? Margaret Sanger. She was a, what is it, where you want the genes purified, eugenicist. Yeah, eugenics. So the whole Planned Parenthood stems from a philosophy of eugenics. The eugenics philosophy was what Hitler apparently imposed. I'm not sure if we can believe history anymore, but from what I heard is Hitler, the whole blonde hair, blue-eyed people, the superior race kind of deal, that whole idea starts from a theory of eugenicists. And that's the idea of creating the perfect race of human through breeding modifications. So yeah, breeding modifications kind of result in human trafficking, pretty much moving people all over the world so that we don't interbreed, and um, churning up our civilizations, so that might be a incentive for the powers that be. They don't want to get into, they don't want the races to become too inbred. So that's where that's a broad idea of eugenics, which were embraced by Margaret Sanger, who was the one of the proponents of Planned Parenthood. Kanye West is saying that Planned Parenthood is the same thing as the Jewish um, Holocaust for black folks. So, and it's true because, and I do admit, Planned Parenthood, they offer, birth control and all kinds of services for low income women. At least they did. I'm not sure how it is anymore. That was decades ago that I've had to deal with interacting with that. But they do offer services, but it is questionable. It's like, how many babies are they aborting, what type of babies? We already know all these answers, and it's mostly black children that are being aborted at the Planned Parenthoods. And so I think this was before I'm not even sure, the whole new law that came out about what is it, where they challenged the Roe v. Wade that was overtaken. So that's something we need to check out. Or, I'm not sure how that plays into it now, because this interview is from 22. Let me get back over there and we'll redo the
museum. I'm like, yo, I put my life on this at this point, because they've been fucking with me too long. They put the crazy narrative out there. My Jewish trainer, Harley Pasternak, who's Lizzo's trainer.
Oh my gosh, we got to get into this Harvey guy. He is, he's something else. Apparently, this guy, Harvey Pasternak, is a celebrity fitness trainer, and there's a lot of speculation going around that he might also be a handler for the celebrities controlled by the Jewish population, or the Jewish elitist. I don't even know if they're Jewish. That's the thing. It's like Kanye's calling them Jewish, so they might not even be Jewish, but that's like maybe how they disguise themselves, so I know there's plenty of great Jewish people out there, so yeah, so trying not to construe my words, but we're trying to work with these ideas and the concepts that are already out there in the public. And, some of this stuff is just what it is. I can't take it back. It is what it is. So, Harvey Pasternak, he is supposed to be a celebrity fitness guy, and he is rumored to be a celebrity handler. Also, it's rumored that he hung out with Mac Miller before he overdosed and died, and also he hung out with someone else that passed away. There's like 3 main people he was associated recently with death. So anyways, that's the idea. That's what I've heard. I don't know if it's true, but it was fascinating. If you look him up, I'll look up a picture of this guy. Harvey Pasternak. Alright, check it out. There he is. So this guy's supposed to be the handler. I wouldn't doubt it. Look at that smile, dude. Oh my god, dude. Look how many teeth he has. Looks like a carnivore straight up, bro. I mean, I'm sorry. If this guy's innocent, I apologize. But if he's guilty, he's got it written all over his face, Look at all those teeth. Ready to eat his fellow man. Ooh, carnivore. Eat the soul, eat the heart. He'll kill them. He'll take their estate. Oh man, he is the modern day predator, if these allegations are correct. if they are correct. But if those allegations are correct, do you think a guy like that would allow, Kanye to keep on going? After I've heard he sent Kanye some text messages as well about institutionalizing him. So that's a fascinating point to bring up. But Kanye's on fire, and I just love this year. I'm not anti-Jewish, but I am pro-truth and pro what the hell's going on here. So let's keep it going.
Put it out when I went to the hospital, put it in the press. Oh. I got a bunch of friends that went to the hospital. It didn't go to the press. They did that just like they did in the documentary on the third episode to say, we love Ye like the rest of y'all. We know he a genius like the rest of y'all, but sometimes you got to turn the camera off on him. So they'll go and get a dude that's supposed to be my friend that's been taping me the whole time and buy this nigga out for $30 million.
I thought you co-signed that.
I ain't co-signing, but you get used to that. Paparazzi taking a picture of you, you ain't getting no money off it. Right. You just get used to getting screwed by the Jewish media. And I'm saying, y'all done poked the bear too fucking long.
That's fascinating. Yeah, that kind of brings up a good point. Kanye West, he says that the celebrities are being screwed out of money of their pictures being taken in public by paparazzi. So that's pretty complicated. That'd be a complicated article or a complicated argument. But the way I see it is Kanye's absolutely right. Even if in the public, if someone's making money off your image, there is an obligation to, pay it back to the originator. And so maybe a Muslim rule would be a better idea. Maybe something like, I don't know, maybe a hibernation of Muslim rule and a Christian rule. Something to bring back in those dues, because there's a lot of people getting away with without paying dues. And paying dues is a foundation of society, a foundation of making character, a foundation of building a dense society as well. Paying dues. And in this day and age, ever since the dawn of man, there's always been men that have wanted to get out of paying dues. There's always been plenty. There's never been a short of men that have wanted to get out of paying what they're required to pay. And you can take that from the bottom to the top. That can go from the guy that borrowed money from the drug dealer, borrowed $100 from the drug dealer, all the way up to the guy that borrowed money, Bernie Madoff, and squandered all the money. There's no class to it. There's no segregation. The human condition is the human condition. And the human condition shows in all forms of man that walk the earth. And it's like that all man can be corrupted, That's why it's so nice to find honest and truthful people, and that's why our society needs it. But I think our society, what I'm saying with this overall point is, I think we have a society that is kind of allowing and encouraging people not to pay dues, to get away with paying as little as possible to the senior, the person that originated it. If you're a biological human walking this earth and you happen to look attractive and people want your picture and you're a celebrity or whatever, and if you're the biological specimen, and if you're being taken people are monetizing your image, you should be obligated to the money, just because it's not even at a certain point you could argue that contract wouldn't even matter, because the human body and the human form and the human energy just being present is enough of the contract. Yeah, and so that's a complicated one too. Back in the old days, I can imagine they probably had rulers like kings that would have to determine these issues that would come up instead of judges and stuff like that. The king would be the judge, and the way they did it was that there are set rules, like the republic, So if your rules are solid, you can make good assumption. You can make good premise assumptions. If your premises are solid, you can make good conclusions. So laws, if the laws are written well and they're written strong, then you can do no wrong by operating those laws and discovering the truth. At least the truth close enough to what humans believe. That's my rant for that. Let's get back to it.
When I wore the White Lives Matter tee, I had 4 SoFi Stadium shows. They canceled my shows. I said it's up. And let me tell you one thing. It's like if a black man is caught with something in the car or something, everybody in the car gonna go to jail with him, right? But if a black man can play basketball or rap, only he gets the record deal. So meaning like if one black man does something bad, all the other blacks get caught with him. If one black man does something good, nobody else gets nothing with him.
Wow, Kanye's just killing it, dude. Killing it, bringing up great points. This makes me want to talk about institutionalized racism. I think racism's institutionalized in this country, and most people don't even realize it, and people would get upset if they heard me say that. They will, obviously. But it's true, you know, we got black people living in projects that were built by the state, and it's like a state funded poverty class. And what they do is they put these projects right next to police stations. They pump the black culture up full of violent rap that talks about violence, assault, all kinds of crimes, and then feed it to the black culture. Once those black people start popping off, then the lawman comes in and starts applying the law. It's literally like batteries, and we're all batteries in the matrix. We all are being used, but the way that black people are being used is so present, and so it's jarring that no one's talking about it and that there's not more rage about it, because it's just so ever present that it's actually so in front of your face that you don't even realize it's happening. I've made videos about this. These are the days when you'll have assaults and you'll have all kind of wrongs. You'll see them, you'll witness kinds of wrongs, and no one will say a word. These are those days we're living in, really tough times. But the thing is, ghettos and projects are built right next to the police stations and the prisons, at least where I'm from. And then once the black people start acting up, break the law, drive them right across the street, incarcerate them, make sure that the judge, the courts are getting used up, that the judge is getting used, all the systems are being used so that the retirement accounts for the clerks, the judges, the attorneys, everyone's getting a piece of it. It's keeping the whole thing afloat. And then the judges, attorneys, and the clerks, they get to go back to their homes. I respect them. I respect them, and I respect law and order. But I'm just showing you what it is. And then some cases, it might not be like this all the cases, but the judges, the attorneys, the clerks, they all get to go home to their nice house. And it's all funded by pretty much a system that monetizes and oppresses and pretty much uses the black people, traffics them, makes a problem, pretty much put them in a situation where, more than likely they're going to violate the law, and they're going to just monetize off that, because whenever someone breaks the law, your government gets to create a bond. That bond gets to create new money. It shows demand is needed, so the federal government and the global government start pumping down cash to them, so they get to create money. It just shows. So there's an incentive for a local justice system to keep pumping out criminals. There's really not an incentive to stop crime, because there's a lot of people dependent on crime to happen. But then again, you got to think crime will never stop, right? But it can be lowered and it can be managed, but it's not being managed because we have the wrong people in positions of power right now, and they're too preoccupied with probably lining their own pockets and doing whatever. So that's why we're in the situation we're in now, because there's people that are either too busy looking out for people that don't need to be looked out for, or just straight up stealing from us.
It's the reverse for the Jewish people, right? If a Jewish person could repeatedly fucks me on a deal, it's just them. It's just the businessman. It's not the people. It's not nobody else. But if a Jewish person does good, all of their people eat with them. That's one of the flips. I gotta tell you something. Where is a black guy that has a Jewish person signed to him? Point it out. Tell me that. Where is a black person that's signed to a Jewish person? All of them. Basically 90% of them. So what I'm saying is, y'all done poked the bear too many times. Y'all should have learned with Drake. Y'all should have learned with Puff. Y'all should have learned with Hove. Y'all dealing with a different kind of animal here. You know, everybody wants to say I'm 730. Well, I'm gonna use that to my advantage. I told y'all I was the leader. I told y'all I'm gonna free my people in the name of God, and I will put my life at risk, because if I wasn't in a glass prison, just like Larry Hoover's in a real prison.
Yes, this goes back. He knew he died. I'm pretty sure Kanye West is dead. The real Kanye West is dead. Once we get through this interview a little bit more, it's just so friggin' good. I don't know how long this thing will last. But I want to go into actually the history of celebrities, or the history of clones and lookalikes being used in celebrities and important people, especially politicians. Well, the Beatles, yeah, they use lookalikes all the time. All right, so let's get back. Yeah, I'm just saying, Kanye knew he was in a world of trouble, but him dealing with death was probably better than him dealing with the life that he was in.
That I would have had to say so when my kids go to school. I go into my kids' school, I see Hanukkah books, then I see Kwanzaa. Christmas is Christ's Mass. Where's Jesus in the school where all the celebrity paying for their kids to go?
Sale? I'm sorry. What you
hey, I'm talking about.
Right.
But ain't nobody listening to me type shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm in like a glass box of like celebrity with a bunch of handlers around me and shit, and people colluding behind my back and being like, is he ramped up? What we gonna say now? What I told y'all, because I talked to Larry Jackson last night, and he was like, yo.
From iTunes.
Yeah, but now he's got his own deal. He started telling me how Clive Davis changed his life. And I talked to him for
Clive Davis. So Clive Davis is this old school record Jewish guy. I think he's Jewish, but he was in the music industry, and he has an interview. This is public knowledge, public record. At like age 50, he says he had 3 marriages and he was sick of women, and he decided to go to men, which is like kind of common, I guess. Once guys hit a midlife crisis, they become homosexual, which, you know, I'm not hating on homosexuals, it's just what it is, you know. This is like kind of a pattern I've noticed. So fascinating. Clive Davis is the guy that trained Puffy. He was Puffy's handler. He was Puffy's mentor. He pretty much taught Puffy how to sexually exploit, in my opinion. I think Clive Davis taught Puff Daddy how to exploit and use sex as bondage in business dealings. And I think he taught him how to human traffic. These celebrities, what they're doing, what are happening with celebrities, I think, is that they're being human trafficked. So their handlers are pretty much sex trafficking the celebrities, you know. So all the celebrities that the guys like to jerk off to, you know, there's some business dude that pays millions just to have a one-night stand with them, you know. So celebrities are high-class hookers in a way. Not all of them, but there are sects of them. And the way it might have been like this ever since Hollywood, but the way that they are convinced to do this is pretty much through intimidation, pretty much a good example would be Puff Daddy's wife, who's suing him right now. They get into a situation where they have a lifestyle, and it's a celebrity lifestyle. It's an elitist lifestyle, which is nice. It has its perks, but they also have a psychopath on their back, and that psychopath was P. Diddy. P. Diddy was able to he had all kinds of means and all kinds of abilities to have people killed. So, and he had all kinds of means and abilities to have people found. And so she really was at a point where for 10 years, P. Diddy was with his ex-wife, and she took the abuse for 10 years. So she was kind of, bonded, and yeah, I think she was intimidated. Anyway, so that was Clive Davis. Clive Davis created Puff Daddy and all the shenanigans Puff Daddy's accused of doing.
6 minutes, he said, well, usually we talk back and forth. I said, Larry, this is my life, though. I'm letting you know so you can let everybody know what it is. What it is at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of y'all no more. And we don't have to be afraid. I understand that they got us so paid off every which way, they cutting down. And my whole point just off the tweet, the fact that, what does that even mean, what I said? And the fact that I got taken off proves my point. Jamie Lee Curtis went on TV and said, I hope they take his children away from him. Wow. I hope they take his children away from him. Everybody they put out.
Jamie Lee Curtis, that's messed up, dude. You shouldn't take anyone's children away from them. Usually guys look crazy when they're telling the truth, And they've discovered what the way it works is there's a culture. I think it's called the Hegelian dialectic. I may be wrong about it, but what is it? They pretty much use culture to shape public opinion, and it's pretty like it's what it is. It's behavior modification, and so organizers at the top, they have a certain agenda they want to pass. So what they have to do is they have to inch behavior, and if they know the behavior of the people is not going to be conducive to what they need. What I think what happens is there's a goal and they plan this stuff out. So in generations, they make incremental changes to policy to change people's behavior incrementally to get them accustomed to thinking the way that the organizers would prefer the people to think. So in doing so, what happens is someone will pretty much see the wizard behind the Wizard of Oz. They'll see that the king has no clothes, and they'll start to say something, but everyone else will be either too afraid or they'll just be too brainwashed to even have those pathways in their brain available to take. And so a lot of the people that are telling the truth are just coming from a place that's just not even developed in some people's brains, and might not even, people might not have the capacity for that thought. We all have different avenues of thought strength, human-wise, and some people just don't even go there. And so this is what we're talking about. Guys that are telling the truth, or want to tell the truth and do the right thing. You kind of have to be crazy to tell the truth, because to tell the truth, it's a truth that we want to see. It's a truth that we are interested in, and we see patterns and they keep showing up, and we want to shine more light on this area. And that's what apparently is an issue. There's something in the dark over here that doesn't want to be the light shown on it. And people's thoughts and minds, the public's thoughts and minds, are kind of controlled to not to develop that area, not even be concerned about that. Want to know. They don't even want to know. Most of the time, it's like shit, ignorance is bliss, because with knowledge comes power. And once you see things in certain ways, it takes a lot of the joy out of, mindless things. It's called a willful suspension of disbelief is what it's called. So when you watch movies or see plays or listen to music, and you idealize and you fantasize about what's being portrayed, and you loosen your grip on reality and let it just kind of flow and take it in. It's called a willful suspension of disbelief. Most people possess it. If you watch movies and enjoy it, it means you have a willful suspension of disbelief, or you're able to engage that. Um, when I worked in TV production, it's tough. Now that I watch TV, it's tough to not see TV through its guts, its back. The sound guy, the engineers, and the switcher guy, and the cameraman. Once you work that industry, it's hard to really ingest that as just what it is, what it's being presented as. And I guess that helps with entertainment as well. I'm recorded music, I've done TV shows, and I'm doing this stuff right here. But I've done that in a professional capacity, and went to school in a professional TV production environment, and I did that in high school and for 2 years. And they don't let you screw around with that. It's really expensive equipment. You got to be really on your game when you're working in that department, or you're taking those courses in high school. So yeah, it's hard to see the facade, and to drop your willful, or to implore your willful suspension of disbelief. So that's where a lot of people also can get confused. A lot of people that like entertainment as well. If there were someone like, kind of what I'm doing right now, I'm mixing entertainment into facts and knowledge. So it can go either way, positive or negative. But yeah, it becomes a gray line, a gray area to operate in. And we're always switching between good and evil. I was told by a younger guy than me, this is actually kind of bright. I was talking about how bad people are bad and evil and stuff, and um, he made a good point, and he said, sometimes you gotta be evil. There's a time to be evil, and there's a time to be good. And sometimes good people have to be evil sometimes, and not all the time, but yeah, that's just how it is sometimes. So yeah, so it's a battle. It's like war. It's like you don't know if I'm an enemy or a friend. I could be an enemy. I could be just leading you guys into the slaughter, or out into space with no oxygen on reserve, out into the middle of nowhere. Or I could be leading you to somewhere, that might be, kind of glorious, and maybe the way it should be. I don't know. Let's go back to Kanye.
Triple X, Tupac, that's what Larry was saying.
Right.
My response was, well, I guess I'm next then.
Right.
Because it's no backing down at this point. I talked to Cube because Cube been labeled an anti-Semite. First of all, we are Semite.
He said it. He said it. He just said it. He knew he was next in line. He knew it.
Jew, so I can't be anti-Semite.
Right.
First of all, I need my 4 stadiums back. The 78 media outlets that called me abuser when I was trying to get that heroin addict away from my kids that was tattooing my kids' names on them, Skeet,
Right.
Pete Davidson,
Right.
they popping up. You know what I'm saying? It's like they Trevor Noah, not even from America.
Right.
He just looked black,
Right.
right? Gonna say, yo, Kim, it's gonna get dangerous. Say,
Did y'all just hear that? Kanye said that Pete Davidson's a heroin addict. Not surprised. And then he also said Pete Davidson was tattooing his name on the children. So get this. So I get it. If a mom divorces a dad and friggin' hates the dad's guts, she might as well divorce the kids as too. And in a way, she would divorce the kids. Even if she took custody of them and kept them clean and took care of them until they're 18 and stuff. But damn, imagine that, tattooing, like Kim allowing, like, imagine if my mom allowed my mom's boyfriend to tattoo his name on me. That would be ultimate disrespect to me and my father. Immediately, that's what I think. Oh wow, that is disgusting. And I never liked Pete Davidson. I know he just looks like a skeezy person. I have a good I have a good intuition on reading people. I've been told this, and I know for a fact I can read people very well. When I meet people, I know if. Usually, I just don't hang out with anyone. I try to recluse because it's just nicer, and I don't have to stress out anymore. When I was younger, it's cool hanging out, but now it's just like, ugh. I'll do it like every few years. I'll do a get together, or whatever. But anyways, I like seeing people. Don't get me wrong, I really do. I have a great time. I make a party. I make the lifetime of a party. But the point is, yeah, Pete Davidson. I could tell he was I can tell he's kind of a skeezy guy. He looks like it, and all due respect, I know his dad was a firefighter and whatever, but ugh, I want to be anywhere near the guy. And I can't believe. Yeah, it really shows the character of Kim to really go after that too. Anyways, let's get back.
Putting all that, he crazy. He's so OJ. Nori just want the family back together. I just want the family back together. Kim is a Christian. On TMZ, I just saw yesterday, they said Pete Davidson and Kim have sex by the fireplace to honor their grandmother. It's Jewish Zionists that's about that life, that's telling this Christian woman that has 4 black children to put that out as a message in the media. So when I drive by and I see the Hulu ads and I say the JP Chase Morgan ads, I'm gonna let y'all know right now, the devil is a defeated foe. You can't poison me. And by the way, y'all done already fucked with me so much. Y'all already black mirrored me. You already made everybody think I'm crazy. You already took my family away. You already separated all my friends. I don't got no celebrity friends. Because when I was on TV, on Instagram saying, I don't know where my child is, and the Kardashians kidnapped my daughter in public, and I didn't have the address of my child, none of these niggas that want to say something
Travis
now.
gave you the address, though, right?
Travis gave me the address.
Right.
But as far as Meek Mills, Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these niggas, all you fake hard niggas, fuck you. Hold on. Okay. All you fake hard niggas, fuck you.
Hey, that was 2022. How's it coming? How's it looking? Meek Mill, Puff Daddy.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck because you can't shoot nobody anyway. And the reason why you got talks is because you did a deal, you fucking fed. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta come at me, because part of the deal for you to be able to do all that and get out of jail is that you promise that you're gonna go pull my coat car. So y'all niggas shut the fuck up about me. Now let me say it calm. You niggas shut the fuck up about Michael.
Right.
I'm Michael now.
Right.
Every Michael you can think of, but mostly Godfather Michael now. No. I'm Michael now. I'm Michael now. I am the richest.
Right. They say you're the richest black man in American history.
In history.
In American
history.
Can we make some noise for that?
So I want y'all to run up on me.
No.
I want y'all to come kill me. No. I want you to smack me.
No.
I want you to do all the shit you rap about.
You heard it.
Hold on. All the shit you rap about. I want you to come do it now. Come down to this joint right now, please. Or otherwise, shut the fuck up unless you was there when the Kardashians kidnapped my kids. You understand? Now go and get y'all some motherfucking business while we gonna get free. Because I'm Moses out here. You know what I'm saying? I watched the George Floyd documentary that Candace Owens put up. One of the things that his 2 roommates said was, they want a tall guy like me. And the day when he died, he said a prayer for, 8 minutes. He said a prayer for 8 minutes. They hit him with the fentanyl. If you look, the guy's knee wasn't even on his neck like that. When he said mama is his girlfriend. They said he screamed for his mama. Mama was his girlfriend. It's in the documentary. But something that hit me, that fucked me up when I was watching the documentary, and it said they want a tall guy like me. When I looked at that image of him, this tall black dude with the bald head, he reminded me of somebody else. Who you think he reminded me of?
Virgil.
He reminded me of Virgil. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna cry in front of y'all because that's how they get me, right? But I know that we lost him.
I'm not sure who Virgil is. Virgil rapper. Virgil Abloh. Well, I don't know if I said that right. From Chicago. Died in 21. I'm not too educated in the hip-hop community, so, but that's who that guy is.
And I know that this white company, Louis Vuitton, is now making statues of him, like as a martyr.
What? Let's see that shit. Louis Vuitton. I don't know how to spell it. I'm sorry, guys. Louis Vuitton statue. Louis Vuitton statue. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, that is tasteless as shit. I mean, the way Kanye says it makes it sound way worse, but yeah, there's an actual statue for the guy. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Idol worship and whatever, I don't know. Maybe it reminds me of like pagan worship. Maybe that's where Kanye's coming from with that one.
And we don't know why exactly. We say it's cancer.
But I want to be careful with this subject because.
Wait a second, but tell me, could you even really run this interview? Because Mav didn't run my interview.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They blocked me out. The Jewish media blocked me out. This shit lit, right? I'm lit, right?
It's good.
I'm lit.
Fuck yeah.
I'm lit. You know what I'm saying? JP Morgan, I put $140 million into JP Morgan, and they treated me like shit. So if JP Morgan Chase is treating me like that, how they treating the rest of y'all?
That's outrageous, yeah.
And this murder was for Chase accounts.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I am outraged. By the time people always, they want to calm it down.
Because no matter what, you didn't break no law.
I didn't break a law.
No matter
I didn't
what,
break a law.
The bank shouldn't be a judge or jury on anything that's
But
going
this
on.
is it's like a social contract. Candace Owens has a word for it, I'm forgetting. But it's basically like they told Candace Owens she couldn't hang out with me. You know, I'm here because I didn't have no outlet. I was on Tucker Carlson, right? And people, Trump supporters, they think it's so, you know, they think it's nice that a black guy supports Trump. But it's like, would they really support me when I do? Because they said legally I'm not allowed to say what's happening in 2024. But all those people that love me when I run against, when I wore the hat, right? Would they support me? I got to say something about the hat. That's one of the things that really drove me to the edge.
Some of the MAGA hat.
The MAGA hat. Imagine your own wife telling you, "Oh, the hat's small dick energy." Meanwhile, the Clintons got them trying to get people to get vaccinated. I know somebody, I'm not going to say his name, where Kim and Chris got on the phone with them trying to get them to push the vaccination to black people. Meaning that's how in tuned and how aligned with the Clintons that the Kardashians were through Corey. Through Corey. Corey is a plant. Corey was, you know, Puff Daddy, Nanny, Manny.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then he was with Justin Bieber when Justin Bieber got in trouble. And then when Bruce did a transition to Caitlyn, he popped up. Now he run around like he Kylie Daddy. But he's there for the agenda and controlling the power of that family. 4 of those people in that family have been raised.
Hold on. I gotta find this. I don't know who this person is. Corey Gamble. Dude, who is this guy? Oh man, he looks fucking... Dude looks like he's like a shot caller, bro. Dude looks like he's handling shit. He's got the silk shirt, the gold chains. Dude, he looks like he's like kind of evolved human or something. Damn, he's a good-looking guy though. Jesus Christ. We gotta find out about this guy. So Puff said Kanye said he was with Puff Daddy. Puff Daddy, does he have a job these days? Business executive, of course. Those executives are really weird. Business executives, because they just like end up traveling, and so you guys will spend a few years here or there. Yeah, it gets kind of odd with them. Some business executives, are legit, but man, that title though, you can hide a lot of ambiguity and a lot of like, you could be a hitman and be a business executive as well. Still works as a talent manager. Okay, so he's a talent manager, kind of like a handler, kind of like this Harvey Pasternak dude. Maybe. That's weird. Not the same, but maybe similar. So let's see. Let's see him with Puff Daddy, because Kanye said Puff Daddy. Puff Daddy. Images. There's him and her. Puff. Is that him? Corey Gamble. And Kris Jenner. Alright, I'm seeing just Corey Gamble and Kris Jenner together. Not much else. Dude, he's got some thick legs, bro. Oh, he's all glammed up for his Google shot. Oh, there's him and Bieber. Yeah, when Bieber was being bad. Oh my god. Yeah, that's definitely Bieber's bad period. Bad boy. Where else? Let's see. He said... I see him with Kim. Is that Kim Kardashian? No, that's Caitlyn. Or Kim's older sister. Okay. Alright, we're kind of getting to the bottom. We're kind of getting a face to the name. Alright, back to the interview.
Christian by Rob Kardashian. I know y'all want a question, but this is Christian by Rob. But he's there for the agenda and controlling the power of that family. 4 of those people in that family have been raised Christian by Rob Kardashian. I know y'all want a question, but this is something right there. I think you just gotta let some of this out. Is that even venting or inventing? It's just, it's up. They done fuck with me too long. Every time they say my name wrong, it's like they calling me Cassius. My name Ali. If I change my name, you respect that I changed my name. It shows you the level of disrespect. Every time they say one of my outfits are bizarre. When the last time you read a headline and they called me a billionaire? For 3 years, Forbes wouldn't say I was a billionaire. It's all to diminish me so y'all wouldn't listen to me. So say when I did the Ye and Drake show, right? It's so funny, I look up and it said Ye, DRK right there. But I look, it's just a similarity to it.
Like me?
Actually, Jim and I dyslexic, left-handed, made to be right-handed so I could fit in.
Okay. All right. Continue. All right. I'm gonna take another shot. I'm gonna be honest. This is a lot.
Monty is as popular as Apple, but it's company number 321. Like only the Duce.
Yeah, okay, only the Duce. This is beautiful.
Yo, think about like Nike. Nike is as popular as Apple, but it's company number 321. Apple's number one. Nike's on defense. It's not on offense. Whoa. Right? Because niggas love Nike. Right, so Nike is used for political influence because it's not about the money you make, it's about the position you have. So when they signed me to Gap, it wasn't to raise a stock price, it was to be able to be like, to tell the Fortune 500 companies that do deals with China, to tell them, hey, Gap has influence in the underserved communities.
Right.
That was what the deal was about.
That's the girl part. Not you.
The same reason why I was in a Kardashian situation. So you would feel.
Hold on, let me ask you something, because as a person that when we first seen the Gap deal, right?
Yeah.
We understand that rich motherfuckers ain't going in the Gap, but you know what? They was going in the Gap because of you. And it was going, and it said powered by Balenciaga. But then you walk into the store, and then there's these clothes that's just on the floor. Is that degrading to somebody that's rich that want to come in there and support you?
We should degrade the rich. Everybody is dirt. Everybody on the same level beneath God. Because we'll hop over.
That was all.
You know, we'll walk over a homeless person to get to the Gucci store. Ray Kurzweil said a utopia is possible where we're led by the least noble and the greediest people. I brought the head designer of Balenciaga, the greatest designer on our planet today, to Dimna. Dimna is the Ye of clothing. Dimna is the Drake of clothing. Drake is the greatest rapper ever.
And you said,
and I don't apologize about it.
You said in war he held fuck your baby's mother's mother?
Yeah, that was hard.
That was hard. Wait, I was like, what's going on? What does that mean? What does that mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's like
we was confused.
You know what it means. So, and I put like, Corey know what it means.
Oh, Corey. Oh, no. Corey Gamble.
Yeah, be easy. Oh, look, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Libra, happy birthday.
Oh, shit. Okay. Ye is out there. Let's go. Speaking of that, are you single? Are you back in the market?
All right. Yeah, so there you go. I was let's go back to my original thought. I think Kanye West is dead. I think they replaced him. Let's check out some more modern footage of him and pictures. See if we can get anything for, if there's any 2024 Kanye West interviews. Bill Maher 1 air 2-hour interview. Oh, you know what? His name's E now.
Man, where you from? I'm Ye. I'm from Mars or Mars is in the house, but definitely Chi-Town. Stop playing with him, man. You see the boy. Ye, describe your fit. You see that? Black one. Damn. Gloves. Nike gloves. Monty leather. Brains jacket. Titanium tee. Damn. Okay, you're not playing around today. You're on a bad time. Okay. If you give anybody a styling tip, what would it be? Me. That's the only tip you need to know. Me. Yeah. Growing up in Chicago, what's some of your favorite brands?
Jabot, Jordan. That's my favorite.
Okay. What's your favorite meal?
Us,
What's the zodiac sign?
Gemini.
Big Gemini.
Yeah.
You see you, Bianca. You look good. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I don't know. Doesn't look like the same. Does not seem like the same guy to me. They put that titanium in his mouth because it doesn't sound like him. Now he sounds all jumbled up. Always has a hoodie on. It seems like, just like Eminem, he's always wearing a hoodie too. It seems like. Also, Yee, his little side piece, this chick he's with. It's like, you know, she's always showing tits and ass, and a lot of it makes sense to me that she'd show all that off just to get the attention off of Yee. And so everyone kind of just looks at her and doesn't look at the differences, you know? Yeah, honestly, I think the guy was replaced with a clone. Yeah, from what I see, you know, he knew it was time was in, and the business entity must keep going. People are very loyal to the brand of Kanye West, and there's a lot of money still to be made on it. So they kept the image of the guy alive, and, you know, maybe he's alive in an institution. Apparently there's a deleted tweet Kanye put out where Harvey Pasternak sent Yee a text message saying he was going to have Yee institutionalized and force-fed drugs, and he would be sent off to the zombie land. So that's apparently a situation too. Anyways, there's a lead for you. Hope you enjoyed this live presentation. If you check it out, you know, this interview with Kanye West in 2022 is just on fire. He's on fire, and he's promoting Trump in so this year he's promoting Trump too. Yeah, of course he wasn't liked by his elite handlers. And then you get this guy to replace him, which is kind of like a shell of him. You know, always have his mouth open now. You notice that with Eminem too? Their mouths are always open. It's because their jawline doesn't line up. Yeah, they have to keep their mouths open to appear similar. You know, their jawlines won't match up right if they have their mouth fully closed and bearing down. Or we can just say that was a stupid investment to get titanium teeth and now he can't keep his mouth closed. But Eminem too. I think he was replaced as a clone. I think he overdosed back in the day and they just had too much money to make on him to let him just conveniently die. So they kept the image of the person going, because when you create a business, you have a business entity, and then you have the owner of the entity. And, you know, a guy like me, you know, you have Marshall Mathers, which was the actual person with a social security number, birth certificate, and then you had Slim Shady, which was an alternate, and then Eminem was another alternate reality, or another name. And so you can split Eminem and Slim Shady from Marshall Mathers just fine. And there might be a concerted effort, a conspiracy at the top for people who manage the hearts and minds of the people. So the people who manage the entertainers, the high-end entertainers, they might be, you know, switching out these celebrities, killing them off, or keeping them in an undisclosed area and replaced with clones. Oh yeah, well hey, now that I guess we're not going to end it now, but we'll go in. Let's do some clone research. Let's see what. Okay, so yeah, there's Kanye. Let's take a look at Eminem back in the day. Eminem 2000. We'll say 2000. Bro. Eminem was killing it back in 2000. He was the shit. I learned about him like in 97 or something. So at this point he was going on. And he was just slaying it on MTV. Just killing it, dude. Absolute straight up killing it. in this, yeah, he was going into his D12 move, I guess. At this point, you know, he's getting all good looking and shit. Might have been after him. I don't know. Ugh. That's him now. I don't know, man. I think he was replaced. I don't think it's the same guy. I don't know. Oh my god. It's like, he looks masculine, but oh my god, it like became more feminine. I'm sorry, I love Eminem. I live right south of Eminem, and I remember I used to fear the shit out of that guy. He used to have an aura of fear and anger, which was, the people loved it. But now he's just like real soft, and he doesn't really do anything or say anything, and just, I remember it, just a super controversial, outgoing celebrity. Man, he was funny as shit too. Fucking funny, dude. Dude was so funny, man. I'm sorry I had to repeat it, but I remember those days. He was good everywhere he went. Every video he did, his raps, all the skits, he was killing it. And now that's him. I don't know, dude. Killing it. Slaying it. Yeah, that looks about right. I remember that one. That's an original one. Yeah. Alright. Eminem. So the idea is that Eminem got pretty much murdered, or he overdosed, and they had to keep the business going. So let's see what 5 years did to him. I just went ahead and looked up 2005. I don't know if these are actually 2005 images. Oh, look at him. 50 Cent. Damn, dude. Started getting buff. Him and 50 started getting buff. Started putting on some muscle. When I'm gone. Damn, dude. When I'm gone? Why was he saying that? That looks like original Marshall Matters. For sure. Definitely 2005. He's promoting 50 Cent. Dude, look at those arms, bro. Look at that fucking arm, dude. Look at those shoulders, bro. He was getting developed. He was getting fucking ripped. Becoming a fucking man. He looks kind of precious there. Celebrity game. I don't even remember that. Alright, let's see what 2010 brings. Okay, 2010. So we're just doing 5-year increments. I'm just showing you what Google's showing me. Wow, he looks way different. Mouth always open too, it seems like. Like not really pressing, like he has his lips closed, but is he bearing down? You see that? Look at those puffy lips. Why would he puff up his lips? His lips look like he's gonna kiss someone. What the fuck would they do that to him? And his arms, remember how big his arms were? Now that you can't see his arms. He looks like like Bambi or something. A deer. Am I wrong? Is it me? Like, seriously, yeah, I'm being honest. Like, do you guys, like, let's see. Okay, so we found an area. It's in between 2005 and 2010. Something happened, because it's way different. It's not looking the same. There's something going on. So let's go 2006. Alright, okay, things are looking normal. He's looking fucking unhealthy as shit. Bizarre conspiracy died in 2006, replaced with a clone. Okay, so maybe we might be getting onto something. Why would they go and say that? Why would that be at the top of the images? Oh my god. So Eminem did get swollen in the years coming up to that, so if he stopped working out, he would get fat, but... Oh my gosh, look, there's more people. This is the year. This must be the year, because everyone's looking at it right here. There's a bizarre conspiracy. Eminem died in 2006, where he was replaced with a clone. Oh my god. Jesus Christ almighty. Do you see that difference? Oh my god. Oh, Lord. Lord Jesus. This is pure survival. Oh my god. What is wrong? Something happened. What happened? What'd they do to you, Marshall? What'd they do to you? What did they do to you, my friend? Dude, look how high he was there. Word is that he overdosed. Who knows, man? I told you Mac Miller, he was hanging out with that Harvey Pasternak guy, and he overdosed too. Is this wrapping in the celebrities? 50 Cent, does he know anything? People, I can't prove any of this, obviously, but I'm just, oh, they're close. Oh, they're close. We gotta figure out when that was. Ooh, we gotta figure out when that was. 2006. Shit. Looks like Marshall got wrapped up in the wrong fucking crowd, man. Dude. Ooh, they sacrificed him. He pissed off the wrong motherfucker, dude. Yeah, he knew it. He said he was going to come up dead with rapping about shit he shouldn't have said. Damn. And that's 2006. Stock photo. Wow. Look at that. I'm actually wearing a Walt Disney shirt too right now. I feel ashamed. I feel even dirtier because apparently Disney's got some dirty secrets too. But yeah, we just found out Usher, and look how young Usher looks. Wow, he was... Wonder what he was getting into those days. Because the tides really changed. The tides really changed from probably about 2015 on, for sure. That's a safe thing. 2015 is when I think it really, like the Me Too movement. Maybe that started around 2000. Shit, when did Me Too start? Six. Oh, that's funny. Fuck. Look at that. 2006. In the same year all this bullshit. This is the Eminem. Was Eminem sacrificed to power the Me Too movement? Was Eminem's death the energy needed to go into the Me Too movement? Which would eventually ensnare the group that was promoting it, maybe using their dark magic to manifest it. So, okay, alright. There you go, guys. There's Eminem. I think we pinpointed 2006. Something happened. We're not really sure exactly what, but... Alright, let's just do, for shits and giggles, 2007. What happened then? Alright, a lot more hoodies, hats. I guess he always wore hats and hoodies. It's like he just stopped, though. Oh my gosh, that was... I remember in 2007, I think I saw his dude, bro. What the heck, man? Really? Oh my god. Maybe I'm wrong and he's just a shell of himself. I don't know. God, Eminem, I'm sorry. If you watch this, I'm sorry, man. Alright. Let's check out the Kanye West. So he was popping off around 2022 or something. Alright, so that's when he changed his name to Kanye. They're not gonna, if I looked up Ye online, they would not let, they won't show me anything. So I'm just gonna use Kanye West. Kanye West 2023. Let's see. Alright, let's do a comparison between, Jesus Christ, what did I just see? 2021, because we know he was alive then. Alright, let's see if we can find a... Alright. That's not a 2021 picture. That's not a 2021 picture at all. Alright, music video. I don't know who that is. Alright, that looks good. Alright, that's the Kanye we know. I don't think that's 2021. He's wearing like rain boots. Okay. We know that's a picture of him before 2022, for sure. So I know he had a stressful year. Stress does a lot on the person. So let's look up 23. That is a sad, sad excuse. That's not even the same guy. I'm pretty sure that's not the same guy. Like that. Oh my god, what is that? Fucking Frankenstein, dude. That's not Kanye. And he's wearing a police shirt. Policey. And we got T&A behind with him. Not wearing any shoes. Big boots. Why is he wearing a mouth guard? Dude, that doesn't even look like his profile. Like his nose. I could be wrong, but looks different. Let's see. Alright, let's get into history of lookalikes. Let's do... I was asking some questions already. No. Let's see if I can answer that. So what's the history of the elites using lookalikes, or doubles, for various purposes? Andy Warhol, impersonator, Winston Churchill's voice actor, Lee Harvey Oswald, celebrity lookalikes. Okay. While some accounts are verified, others remain in the realm of conspiracy theories and pseudo-history. Okay. Yeah, so let's see if do modern celebrities. Let's see if it will admit it. Okay, so yes. So you can see here that celebrities and lookalikes are used lookalikes for celebrities are used all the time to distract paparazzi, Michael Jackson, divert attention. Did they do public appearances with lookalikes? And we're gonna pull up Beyonce, because Beyonce was definitely looking sketch in Asia. They gave her the wish Beyonce. Beyonce and Asia. Oh yeah, that new album cover is just oof. Could you gold fringe around the flag? Definitely. You couldn't have it without the gold fringe around the flag. The gold fringe around the flag symbolizes that the state's been captured by a foreign body. People will tell you different, but that's historically what it means. It's not for decoration. Flag is like, there's a very deep historic understanding, and much law has been produced from flags. Serious thing. Let's see, Beyonce and Asia. I thought that she just went and toured in China or something. They did not want to share any of those pictures, do they? I saw some, and like, here we go. Is that even? I don't even think that's her, dude. Well, that ain't the Beyonce I know. No way, dude. That album cover it wasn't even her. Looks like it was just like they took her face and put it on a artificially and generated album cover. Like, it looks that bad. I don't know her too much, but I got the feeling like she had some celebrities over in Asia. I can't find it. I thought she just went to China, but yeah. Well, there we go. Kind of proves that. Well, you know, we shed some light on what we think might be going on here. So I think Kanye's been definitely replaced. Ooh, that poor guy's been taken out. He definitely had a lot more like spirit, a lot more character, and it seemed like he's just doled out. Let's also check out Dave Chappelle too. He definitely got replaced. I'm pretty sure Dave Chappelle. So let's see, when he had his, yeah, they definitely replaced that guy. It's not the same person. Or he just got so stressed out that he just like broke. Dave Chappelle, Africa. Kind of just to get a bearings on where we're at. 2005. Okay, so let's look at Dave Chappelle. 2004. Some images of the guy. Yep, that's Dave Chappelle I know. Funny as hell, dude. He was so funny. The Chappelle Show was very good. It had its moments. There's some parts that were just bad, but there's some parts that had really good moments to them. Funny as heck. Alright, well, let's look up 6. Okay. He's looking similar in 6. What the fuck? Yeah, that was weird as shit. Yeah, he used to be like real skinny, and it seemed like, I don't know, I thought he was past that age and kind of would keep his form, but something changed. Let's say 12 more years. Anything. Damn, he looks different. Comedian in Cars. Oh my god. He looks way different in that one. That's saying it's 2018. Getting big. Yeah. What's his name? What's that guy's name? Cat Williams was saying that Chappelle was in real deep with the executives and the handlers. Anyway, so it's a long episode, long live. We went over a bunch of stuff. Hopefully you get to process it, think it over, and come back when I got some more stuff.